No, do not adjust your television screen or indeed your mobile phone, your tablet, your computer, however you are receiving this. Hello, and welcome to another midweek reflection. But have they not stopped? I hear you cry with weeping and gnashing of teeth. Well, yes, you are correct. We decided to have a pause on midweek reflections as we were transitioning back to the new normal, as people were beginning to be out and about and our church life was beginning to return to normal. And this isn't a sign that we think we're about to go back into anything. But we decided that some of you, needed a bit of a prod. Some of you needed some half-term homework, an excuse to get engaged with another church adventure with St David's Uniting Church and Castle Square. So I hope you've been well these last couple of months. Obviously, I see many of you at church on Zoom and in various other guises, but I hope everyone's keeping well as we head towards even deeper into autumn, as we're looking to the clocks going back in a couple of weeks, and darker nights, which I know for some people is lovely, and the feeling of coziness and the leaves falling, and some people love this time of year, and others find it a bit tough. So I hope, however you're feeling right now, whatever you're looking at, that you have good support around you, and that you can see some of the everyday joys that may be around us. So, half-term homework. There are, at the time of recording, just 66 days until Christmas. I don't know if that brings with it a note of anxiety or of wonderment or of meh. But 66 days till Christmas. And last year, there was a lot of people enjoyed our Advent calendar, our daily calendar, that digital calendar that told the story of Christmas, but also involved some sharing from our churches. And so we thought, well, let's do a similar thing this year, because whilst we'll be more like normal, there are still many questions about what we will and won't be doing in Advent. Our carol singing is question mark, certainly indoors, and lots of other things. So we wanted to provide this as we know people enjoyed it last year. And at Christmas, obviously, we think of the wonder of the incarnation, of the fact that God showed that God loves things by uniting with them, not by excluding them. And we got thinking then, our team, of the miracle of each incarnation, the miracle of each birth, of each child made in God's image. And so, your homework is to do the following. Number one, we would like to have a photograph of you as a baby. I know certainly St David's Uniting Church's Ladies Guild did this before, and it is a lot of fun trying to guess who is who. So we'd like a photograph of you as a baby. This could be a digital image you already have, or a scan. You could take a photo of a photo with your phone, or even a recording if that's easier with your phone, but a photo of you as a baby. Any troubles with that, speak to Marcia or to Bethan, and they will help you with that, I hope. So, 1, a photograph of you as a baby. 2, I'd like you to complete these sentences. I was born in blank. Growing up, I lived with blank, and my favourite childhood memory of Christmas is blank. Hopefully, they're going to appear here. So, I was born in, so I would say, I was born in Farnborough Hospital in Kent, though my birth certificate says Bromley, the London Borough of Bromley. Growing up, I lived with my mum, Sharon, my dad, Roger, and my oldest sister, Nicola. My favourite childhood memory of Christmas is, well, I don't know if it's a favourite, but certainly one that makes me smile, is my sister was very keen on us putting on shows for the family when we were young. I was about to say teenagers. No, when we were a lot younger than that. And I, at the time, was a little bit shy, natural introvert. I know you won't believe it. So I have memories of her playing the flute, I think we can all agree, the worst of all the instruments, whilst I would do a reading or a poem or whatever I had been told to do by my sister, whilst facing the wall, because I didn't like people watching me as I performed. And we did this every Christmas for a few years, and the memory always makes me smile, and my sister too. So I was born in, growing up, I lived with, and my favourite childhood memory of Christmas is. And then the third thing we'd like to do is just to finish off with a Christmas greeting, a Merry Christmas, a Nadolig Llawen, or whatever Christmas greeting you'd like to give. So those three things again. Excuse me. A photograph of you as a baby, the answer to those three questions, or to complete them, and a Christmas greeting. And then our digital team, by which I'm for this mostly and mainly meaning Bethan, will put these together with our advent calendar that will tell the Christmas story. So we need as many people as possible to be involved in this, 24 ideally. So we will cajole you, we will encourage you. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, well, maybe I can do, please get involved, because we know last year so many people appreciated the digital advent calendar, and it's relatively easy to do. On which note, if you could do this, record this in your half term, it is half term homework after all, and perhaps get these to us by November the 10th, which is not too long away, November the 10th, to our comms email address, which is here. There, write it down, pause if you need to. If you could send anything there by the 10th of November, or you can tell myself or Marcia as admin secretary, or Bethan as comms elder, that you'd be willing to be recorded doing this, and Bethan and I will come round. We've already booked off a Saturday afternoon to come round and record people's answers to those questions. So please, if we can convince you to get involved, do, because we think people enjoyed it last year, and it would be good to share that again this year. So by November the 10th, those three things, if you can, and if not, just let us know that you'll be happy to be recorded and you have a photograph that you can show, and we shall come around and record you. And again, any problems with photographs, Marcy's a whiz at scanning, so maybe speak to her. I think that's it. I hope not too many people have seen me walking by as I wear this hat. Otherwise, all their suspicions will be confirmed. But yes, I think that's it. I hope you're well. Go well. God be with you this week. And I look forward to seeing some baby photos and hearing some Christmas memories in a few weeks' time. Bye for now.